is the American Forces Vietnam Network.
This video deals with the Bell UH-1B Iroquois helicopter. This helicopter was used extensively in 1965 and 66. We're using version 4 Flames of War Late War Rules, and we're using the Tour of Duty sourcebook from 1965 to 1971. We're looking at the Rifle Company Airmobile. We've already looked at all the prerequisite units, and today we'll be looking at the red teams, which are Aeroweapons Platoon gunships. We'll be using the standard UH-1B up until the Cobra's arrival in 1967, at which time we'll be going to a combination of the two. Gunships usually deploy in a flying high position, which on a separate table. They don't usually drop down to the battle table until they roll in.
At 1,500 feet, trying to stay out of the small arms range.
The helicopters can claim concealment from target teams that are entirely within area terrain that is taller than they are. The gunships fire in an arc that covers 180 degrees across the front of the helicopter. The UH-1B have door guns as well as M134 twin-linked miniguns, and they have 14-tube one-use M157 rocket launchers on either side of them as well. The 14-tube rocket pods count as 4 weapons firing, so you use a single artillery template, no rerolls. Now you can daisy chain them. You can roll in separately with each helicopter and use a different template for each, or you can combine them. Now on your movement phase, you can choose to send any gunships you like back to have them rearmed. They'll spend an entire turn rearming, then return in the subsequent movement phase.
Came in to rearm and refuel. Some of the guys that were just finished a mission come back in to reload. Took about 30 minutes to reload.
Only any aircraft weapons and infantry teams can shoot at gunships, but anything can shoot at slicks, including artillery. Teams shooting at a helicopter determine their line of sight as normal for shooting at a vehicle while they measure to the fuselage. Helicopters have a 5-up unarmored vehicle save when hit, however, not automatically destroyed if they fail to save. Instead, opponent has to make a firepower test to destroy them, otherwise they're not destroyed. Infantry teams must reroll successful firepower tests against gunships, and destroyed gunships count against platoon morale checks. The 2-gunship Red Platoon is led by Captain Eric Bermudez of Miami, Florida. The second ship is flown by Lieutenant Donald Humphreys of Reading, Massachusetts. Their co-pilots are Wright and Jordan. Today their platoon is involved in an operation just off Vietnam's central coast. Recon teams have marked an enemy position. Red teams descend to engage. So the first gunship attacks with rocket pods, 14 tubes, single template, no rerolls, as well as firing the twin-linked miniguns and door guns. They are veterans firing into short and tall terrain with a smoke screen. Needing 4, they range in on a 6. They're going to be firing as a single template with both helicopters as 8 weapons. There are 6 PAVN teams under the template, which are hit on 3s as they are trained. Scoring 5 hits and re-rolling any misses due to 8 weapons. All PAVN teams under the template are hit and save on a 3-up. 2 teams make their save, and the Americans fire through the bulletproof cover, killing 1 more. And 20 more NVA soldiers die in their foxholes. The NVA are in foxholes, and they are considered concealed and gone to ground. We'll resolve the machine gun separately for each helicopter. Each has 11 dice. Achieving 6 hits with the first bird, 3 saves for the PC. Other 6 hits with the machine guns on the second bird. The remaining Pavan team has failed a total of 6 saves. Pavan and Foxholes, Americans need firepower to blast through the bulletproof cover. They need 6 as they achieve no kills. That NVA platoon is pinned. B-40 rockets from the rest of the company fire on the recon helicopters to prevent them from spotting them next turn, and the gunships were out of the range of the B-40 rockets. Our company commander, Captain Lou Holloway, looking over in the CIC bird, promptly calls in the blue teams. He wants boots on the ground as quickly as possible to take advantage of the situation. This is our first look at red teams in 1965. I hope you'll join us next time when we look at blue teams, the Aero Rifle Platoon.